Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, Sigval here and welcome back to another video. Today I have a pretty interesting video from Nightfear that I want to share with you. So his channel will be in the description in the pinned comment, so definitely do check him out and subscribe if you like what you see. I highly recommend it. And yeah, we're going to take a look at two one-shots in Heroic 7, the one-shot of Boss Batman and the one-shot of Boss Superman. And yeah, let's get into it. I'm going to skip his intro. And we're going to get straight to the Batman fight. For this one, is going to have a Dr. Fate that will die as fast as possible, and he's going to have a Raven plus Mr. Freeze. So there's going to be Beta Club on Mr. Freeze, and you might be like, how is he going to be able to bypass the crit and lethal immunity to deal more damage? He's not gonna do that. Like Mr. Freeze at 7 stars especially, and the higher star rating, the better, basically, with Mr. Freeze. But he's going to do so much damage when paired up with Raven, with Beta Club on him, that you actually do not even need to crit. Like, don't get me wrong, you should put crit on your Mr. Freeze build. But here, it's simply going to be a little bit of an overkill enough to one-shot this regardless of not having crits. Like, I think there's no point in him using this team specifically in any other fights. Because at this point, considering how beefed up his Mr. Freeze is, I'm pretty sure that he's going to be able to pretty much one-shot anything, maybe even without Brainiac, maybe with the classic Wonder Woman there, just for the additional crit damage. But yeah, he's frozen. Raven is going to keep stacking Darkness. We are at 5 stacks. And so far so good, it's not going too well too fast either. And he messed up a bit there. But still, that's fine. Special 2 in there. Another special 2, and there you go, he's frozen. And yeah, that's some decent amount of damage. 169 mil dot damage per second. That's quite something. There's special from Raven, so that if she gets tagged in the wrong place where she would get stunned by the special 2, that's not gonna be a thing anymore. Mr. Freeze back in there again. Getting slightly lower dot values. But yeah, that's going to be over for this one. So yeah, I know this video is going to be overall more geared towards the pay to win side of things. But hey, I do a lot of videos for the free to play side of things, so don't get too mad at me. So that was the Batman fight. Now moving on to Superman fight. With the Superman fights, you can usually easily one-shot it. I mean, as easily as that goes, one-shotting it with Raven, Brainiac, and Harley Quinn. To have Harley reducing the dot defense of the enemy, Brainiac with Sword of Sin to reduce the armor, and Raven with Beta Club dealing the damage. But now he's trying something different that I've never seen before, where he's going to use Skinflant Sakumen with the Beta Club, and he's going to use classic Superman for 2 reasons. First reason is going to be to allow him to reduce the defense, and the second reason is going to be to have Dark Metal cards on him, so that he's going to be able to get some crits with King to get higher Beta Club dot damage values. Also, I'm not 100% sure if the Dark Metal cards were necessary to be on classic Superman, because he's got LexCorp Warsuit on Raven, right? And that is going to make him not take dot damage when he uses special 1, because you would normally get inflicted with a debuff when you do that, because you get buffed normally, and this guy turns buffs into debuffs. But not 100% sure if necessarily that would have been enough to hinder him or to even reset Darkness at that point, because it's a low amount of damage actually. So maybe Dark Metal cards could have been used on Raven instead of classic Superman to lead to a little bit more smooth gameplay. But hey, as long as it works, it doesn't matter. Like in Just a Mobile, when you need to kill something, that's what I keep telling people, and they ask me, why didn't you combo interrupt in that fight? Well, did I kill that fight? Well, if I kill it, it means I did not need to combo interrupt there. Make your fight as hard as it needs to be, not harder than it needs to be. So this kind of applies here. If it worked, then great. He lost Darkness there at some point, which sucks. But he's trying to recover. And boy, considering that he's lost all the Darkness and there's such little time left out of the fight, then he really did some work in that last minute. Raven in there. Superman in there. And that tagging yet again was not ideal, but it's fine. There's special in there again. Raven in there, special 1. Yeah, considering that a little bit of a mess up there, this fight had the potential to do so much better. But still, as long as it does the job, it's good enough. Also, there's no particular reason why he keeps using the SP1 of Classic Superman. At this point, all the defense has been reduced, but he's doing that to kind of buy some time to be able to tag in another character. Classic Superman is getting pretty much tagged in to get cycled for the Dark Metal Cards area. And there we go. That is Superman dead indeed over there. I think actually we might have builds, question mark. We might be able to take a look at the builds. No. Or... Nah, it's just going to be him going over the rewards. And he's got Wonder Woman. Mythic Wonder Woman, that's amazing. I mean, I think this is going to be the most useful stuff for him. So how many gems for the last set? How many? I think this is more than the tier, or maybe it's the whole tier. I don't know. But yeah, crazy amount of crits as you can see. So with that being said, this was for this video. Thanks so much for watching. Like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you dislike it. Check out Night Fury, links will be in the description and pinned comments, and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye!